Hello, sexy people. I'm guessing most of you know what Reddit is. If not, you can check out my video, The Evil Farming Game. The first couple of minutes should kind of explain what it is. But anywho, if you use Reddit or even just like aware of its existence, you probably know that it can be a very weird place. And I mean, very weird place. But moving on from, well, that, there is a subreddit called Ask Reddit where you can, well, ask Reddit users questions. And although some of those questions fall into that category of weird, some of the questions and their responses on the Reddit are just quite very fascinating, I guess. So today, I thought I would read some of the responses to this lovely person's question. U/Der Galaxy says, Reddit, what is your most disturbing, scary, or creepy real story? A few years ago, I was walking through the woods off the beaten track a bit, and I smelled this really overpowering sweet smell. Being nosy, I pulled back the undergrowth to have a look and found a dead body. The guy had clearly been there a while and wasn't looking great, all swollen and green and black with various runny bits. The local wildlife have also been dining well for a few days. I called the police, who told me to wait with the body until they arrived. Being in the middle of nowhere, it took them a while for them to arrive, and it got dark, and I was just sat there in the dark with him for a long time. It turned out he had committed suicide. For a long time afterwards, I had dreams about him, and he would talk to me and not nice things. Mainly about how he was angry I had disturbed his resting place, and he wanted me to kill myself. Probably just my imagination, but all pretty disturbing at the time. He still turns up in my dreams from time to time, and no doubt will be tonight after typing this. About 2 years ago, I was driving home from a family reunion pretty late at night, and the drive was about 2 hours. I didn't stay the night because I had to be back for work the following day. Most of the drive was on roads with dense bushes and trees on either side, real creepy ones you see a lot in movies. Anyway, I had been driving around 45 minutes. I was starting to get really tired. You know how sometimes you just suddenly become really tired out of nowhere? Well, yeah, that happened to me. I knew it wasn't going to last, but I didn't come across any place that I felt I could park and safely sleep. Anyway, after it became clear to me that I wasn't going to find a place to pull up, and my tiredness wasn't going away, I did something very questionable. I pulled over to the side of the road onto the grass behind some bushes. The roads weren't empty. I came across another car every few minutes or so. I made a mental note that the time was 11:22, and then fell asleep. Sometime later, I was awoken by a scratching sound. I looked at the clock, 11:50. The sound stopped after a few seconds, and because I was still extremely tired, I didn't bother looking around and simply went back to sleep. I was later awoken by the same sound, and it was now 12:40. This time it really freaked me out because the sound didn't stop. The thought ran across my mind that it was just an animal inspecting the car, but why would it return almost an hour after it had left the previous time? I looked at my rearview mirror and just managed to catch a glimpse of something running away into the forest. Now, at the time, I thought it was the damn hook killer, the one that scratched the couple's car and then slaughtered the guy when he got out to investigate. Fuck that, I thought to myself, so I got the hell out of there. There was a bend no more than 100 yards up the road, and as I came around it, there was a fucking car, parked off to the side of the road, with the driver's side door opened. I slowed down just to look to see if anyone was in there. There wasn't. Then I looked in my rearview mirror. I didn't see anything, and all of a sudden this guy comes sprinting around the corner. He starts screaming at me, shouting stuff like, hey you, get the fuck out of your car, now! I noped the fuck out of there and sped off. I never saw the guy again. Moral of the story? Don't fucking sleep on the side of a deserted road. I posted this just a couple days ago on another thread. This isn't very interesting, but I woke up with blood gushing down my cheek when I was younger, and I didn't feel anything, but my face felt wet, so I went down to my parents' room and they freaked out. Till this day, we still have no clue what cut my face, but I needed 8 stitches next to my eye. We checked the sheets, pillowcases, edge of the bed, etc. Still no idea. Okay, this is one of my personal favorites. So, I was sleeping, and in the middle of a dream, a character of my dream, who was doing something, turned her head, looked at me, and very seriously said, "There's someone in your apartment. Wake up." I nearly had a goddamn heart attack, and my apartment was empty. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Honestly, I need to start making more content because I really enjoy it, and I don't know, I got a lot of positive feedback on my evil farming video, which is like my favorite video I've ever made. So I really need to start making more content like that, but like, I don't know, I don't know, I have no excuse. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed watching. If you want to see more stuff like this, then please, like, feel free to let me know, or feel free to let me know if there's any suggestions you want me to cover, or any tips to make my videos better. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and have a wonderful, a beautiful day. I don't know. Just have a good day, okay?